Hello, Physionic. I wanted to take a few minutes and discuss how we actually do have a cure for cancer. Learn Your Body, a science-based education. Now, I realize that is, that's an inflammatory remark to make right there, because suddenly the conspiracy theorists, their ears perk up. Ooh, okay, the truth of cancer. I am going to give you some truth. As a matter of fact, the whole video will be true, but that does not mean that conspiracy theorists are correct. So researchers, scientists, medical doctors know how to cure cancer. That's not much of an issue. The issue is that, or let me, talk about that for a second. You can kill cancer by really any number of different ways. You can starve it. You could set fire to it. You could use some sort of toxin. There's all kinds of different methods that we can kill cancer. The issue is that when we're killing cancer, it's in a petri dish, or it's in a cell culture dish, I should say, because there's a distinction there for any of my scientific friends out there. So in the cell culture dish, you can grow cancerous cells, and then you can use them for various experiments, and I've done that on many occasions. But you can kill those cells by simply removing the media. You can remove the serum that's around those cells, so then they essentially start to starve, because then they don't have anything to feed off of. And then they die off. Pretty simple. The real issue, however, is what do you do when cancer's inside the body? So then it's not isolated to look, I can point to it and say, remove the media from that dish. That's really simple, and I could kill it in like an hour or less. But if it's in the body and you can't detect it within the body, or you can detect kind of large amounts of it, but you can't detect its fringe, like where it might have one or two cells or just a few hundred cells, that is the difficulty. And also, even if you were able to detect every single cancerous cell in the body, let's say it has spread to 3 different areas of the body. How are you going to destroy it? Because it is very similar to your body. So it uses a lot of the same genes and things of that nature. It's highly similar to your body. So how can you develop a drug, and let's throw it out there to the public? Maybe you can come up with some sort of an idea where you can differentiate healthy tissue, non-cancerous tissue, non-cancerous cells from cancerous cells. That is the real problem, because having different treatments, and that's why we use things like chemotherapy and radiation, because they're general. They kind of overall destroy a ton of different cells, including healthy cells. That's why people feel so terrible under chemotherapy, for example. So if you can find a way to target just the cancerous cells and lead those to die, and then leave the healthy tissue alone, then you've probably won a Nobel Prize. So think about that, get back to me, and let's collaborate. But that's really the trick. That's really the issue. So are scientists hiding the fact that we can cure cancer? We can cure cancer in a dish. We can't cure cancer in the body yet. I'm being hopeful. So hopefully in the future, we will be able to find some sort of medicine that will target only cancer cells within the body. Okay, hopefully that clears things up, and hopefully the conspiracy theorists calm back down again. And I hope I have the pleasure of speaking with you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. See ya.